Hey guys, it's ViewMasters Reactions, and I'm rolling out all the trailer reactions still. I think I got like 10 or 12 out total so far. This one is one of my most highly anticipated, maybe my most highly anticipated of the things I knew were coming. I didn't know about Jay and Silent Bob's reboot, and I am a big time, lifetime favorite fan of Kevin Smith. So that is like, I'm a little bit biased there. But everything else I kind of knew was coming out. Don't get me wrong, not counting the Marvel slate either. I did an entire like 5-hour talk on Marvel last night. Westworld I've been anticipating. I'm really curious to see where they're going with the show. It falls in the vein of Lost for me. If you guys know my videos, Lost is my favorite television show of all time. I love what is in the box type stuff. And this just keeps on giving you questions. It'll give you one answer and then 10 more questions. The way season 2 ended was a very big cliffhanger. I'm assuming if you're watching this, you have seen season 1 and 2, so there will be spoilers. But at the end, we see Ed Harris basically being interrogated by his daughter, and I'm assuming that he is repeating the same thing that everyone else is. We see all season long that fidelity is a big deal with people that aren't the real person, and his daughter in the interrogation, by the way, his daughter is probably dead, so that is probably a robot, unless the robot is what he killed, and that is his real daughter, and this whole thing is just an elaborate thing. But time has had to come by. Lots of time, because the facility was destroyed that he appeared in. The water was drained down. We don't know what's going on with Dolores. She escaped with Tessa Thompson, but Tessa Thompson isn't who she is. She is now a robot with Tessa Thompson's face. And Dolores is a robot too. She ain't even a real person, or is she, based on something real? We don't know. Maeve, I believe, is still in Westworld, got shot up. They took her back. A lot of crazy things going on. We now see that the kid from Breaking Bad is involved in some aspect. And from the teaser trailer, we see that it's not taking place in Westworld. A lot of it is taking place in what looks like a real world, or is that real world another world in the Westworld type playground of theme parks? They had Samurai World, they had Westworld. Maybe this is Future World or Modern World, where you could live like a person in today's world, but do whatever you want and call the shots. A lot of people, that might be their fantasy. I want to live in the world I'm living in right now with the same people, but I'll pay you $1 million if I could smack people around and be the big shot and the boss and live the life I want to live in reality. So I think that all this is an elaborate hoax and that everything we're seeing isn't the real world. But I think Tessa Thompson just escaped with all like the eggs that are in their head, and she might have like took the boat off the island and went right to another place and thinks it's the real world, but they have a giant planet or country full of theme parks of worlds. I don't know. Let's jump into this. I've already talked way too much. I could theorize about this show forever. Will I be reacting to these? Yes. Season 3, 100% I will react to these. Big fan. My sister is also a big fan of the show, so perhaps she'll jump in on these reactions when the show starts. Not going to confirm that, but I will confirm I will at least be doing them. So here we go, guys. Westworld Season 3 official trailer. HBO. Always a fan.
There are machines in this world, but not like us.
Looks beautiful. That's the city we saw Dolores
You
in.
and I have no mother, no father.
Tessa Thompson.
We're alone,
Definitely futuristic.
outnumbered.
There's the things from their heads.
We have to be smarter than them, or they'll find us. And they will kill us. I'm gonna show this world for what it really is.
Kid from Breaking Bad.
Why'd she bring you back?
Ford made each of us for a reason. Even Dolores.
Bernard.
I came back to find someone who could help me. Someone strong enough to stop her if it comes to that.
Maeve's
These
back.
violent delights have violent ends.
Nazi Germany. I love this song.
Don't know where,
Good look for Dolores.
don't know when.
Thought your world would be so different from mine. There isn't any difference at all, is there?
Just like you always do, till the blue skies
It
drop.
won't take much to bring it all crashing down.
Reminds me of Ed 2000. That's awesome. Ed Harris, looking old. The guy from Ocean's 12. Keeping it light. Keeping it mystery. Looks good. Definitely looks cool. They didn't show too much, but they showed enough where I got more than I did last time, and I'm happy with that. It shows there is apparently a Nazi Germany world. That's what I'm gathering. So you could apparently go back to like World War II type world. Maeve is back. I assume that would happen. We all kind of probably did. But now it looks like she's running shit. Maybe she works for them now, but she was like manhandling everybody, so she's still super OP. It's just a matter of who she's working for. I'm assuming she'd have to be working for them because they probably fixed her and reprogrammed her, but she's still OP. Bernard, I did remember, went back with Dolores and Tessa Thompson, so I don't think they're in a real world either, though. I feel like Dolores is in future world. Granted, it would be in the future, this show. Do we know what year it is? I feel like we did see that in one of the seasons. I don't remember what year it is, but I feel like in one of the years we saw on a display that one of the guys was looking at a year. But that doesn't mean that's even real. That could be fake. Like, what do you believe in this? I don't believe anything until it is actually confirmed. So I think the year said it was like 2030 or something like that. I could be totally wrong. But for some reason, I'm thinking like 2030, 2035 is the year they're in. It appears that they are way too technologically advanced, unless a huge time jump happened. But how do we know what to believe and what to not? Ed Harris is still alive, or is he? Is Ed Harris a robot clone, and that isn't the real Ed and Ed Harris died like 100 years ago? So much can happen in this without an explanation until it's confirmed. And even when it's confirmed, you don't know if the person confirming it is believable or not. So crazy. This show could go on in circles forever. You'll never know the real thing. They could literally sum it all up and then at the end have the person who just confirmed it all turn around and like be a robot or a clone, and the whole thing is out the window. And that's probably what's going to happen to keep this thing running forever. And I don't really mind as long as they don't go over the top or make it drag too long and be silly about it. Very, very cool, guys. Like I said, you could see that I cannot stop talking and theorizing about this show. I will be doing this every week when this show comes out. What else could be going on here? Ed Harris is clearly not shown a lot. He is probably trapped in that facility underground. Looks like he's getting older. Or is he? Is he just a clone that doesn't age? We saw like mega robots. It looked like Ed 2000 from RoboCop. Giant robots, awesome flying transports and stuff like that. Definitely way in the future. Unless it's like an alternate reality where their technology is just more advanced quicker. Cops were shooting down that one robot, the white robot that was running up the stairs. Cops were shooting it down. It took like 7 guys with semi-automatics to like take down one robot. Those are some powerful robots. We don't have stuff like that. And then the giant robot at the end that was like orange that they like towered over. I ain't gonna bother talking anymore, even though I've already talked so much. But this is, like I said, one of my most highly anticipated. Very much looking forward to this show, guys. Gonna react to it. You let me know what you think. Comments down below. Like and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.